10 feet tall right now. And
Oh, that's a new one.
as an ox.
Either way, you're a winner. I'm losing money right now.
They're eating the dogs.
Because I know cops doesn't start till 4.
Ow!
10 feet tall right now.
Can we hear that again?
Yeah, can we hear that intro again?
Yeah. But
New intro. Woo! Smoky.
let me
Smoky.
see if I
Big smoky. Here we go. Intro from the top. One more time.
Showtime! It's showtime!
I feel 10 feet tall right now. And strong as an ox.
Either way, you're a winner. I'm losing money right now.
They're
I
eating
know
the
that's
dogs.
Will
I
Ferrell.
know cops doesn't start till 4.
Will Ferrell with the I'm making money right now.
I'm losing money right now.
That's Will Ferrell. What movie
Yeah.
is that though?
It's all from Eastbound and Down.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
both scenes.
Still never seen it. Great show. I've seen some.
I've
of
never
it.
seen the movie. I feel like I should watch the movie.
There's a
'cause
movie.
I think that's it's all from a movie. It's a TV show.
Eastbound and Down's a TV show. Kenny Powers
Oh, I thought it was a
TV
movie.
show.
Yeah, never.
No, it's a movie. I've seen some of it.
Wait, is it a movie or show?
It's a
Now
show.
I'm
It's a
confused.
show. It's a show. TV show.
If we
I
ever
didn't
make
know
some money, I want to get
I
some
don't
better
think they
chairs.
Yeah. Right now we're in the hole. We're still in the red on this whole ordeal. So
That's why I thought that was so funny because he was saying, "I'm losing money right now."
I'm losing money right now.
I feel like I gotta.
could we get the Jim Nance Thunder Snow in there? Thunder Snow.
That's not Jim Nance.
Oh
is it?
yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's not that's
Who is
not
it?
Jim Nance. It's
Thunder Snow.
Who is it?
The weather guy, the weather fella.
Who's Jim Nance then?
He's a football.
Phil Sims.
Phil Sim. Is that it?
No, they just
No, they're
Jim Nance and Phil.
yeah,
Sims.
he's like a football guy.
Ah, damn it.
broadcaster guy.
Sorry, guys. Botched
Jim
that
Torrey.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Jim,
one.
Jim
Joe-
Cantori.
Jim
Jim
Cantor.
Cantor.
Hey, you got the first. Yeah, you got it first.
Yeah,
name
yeah,
right.
yeah. There you go.
It's
We got to add that to the intro.
Oh, I'm
Thunder
not-
Snow.
I'm not hiding on Amy.
Yeah, baby.
This is my.
Well, what's the crown and
this is
number
my
one
new
for?
swag hat.
Is that like a donation thing? Is that like a fan chat thing?
She's
Top
number- she's
fans.
number
yeah,
one
look
fan.
at
We are eligible. Yeah, there you go. Mom's got
Cantori.
it. Jim Cantori.
Yeah, I don't know what this means. People
See-
get
see at
people
the
get
top?
XP for being in the chat.
See at the top.
XP.
Top fans.
It's because
XP farming.
Yeah.
it's because YouTube has recognized what we're onto here. They know what we're up to, and they keep sending me emails about how to traffic more engagement for the podcast. I don't read them. straight to trash. Delete.
Trafficking.
Gone. Just kidding. I don't delete my emails.
I would.
I let them pile up, bitch.
I delete anything that mentions trafficking.
Whoa. No. All right. Welcome back to the show. It's the Kinville Show episode. What are we on? 66?
63.
63.
What a good number too.
Great
Ian.
number. Curtis
approaching.
and I shared that number on Pee Wee football back in the day.
Black Panthers.
63.
I started out playing Pee Wee football as number 10 because I was little. But the smaller number you get, the smaller the jersey size. And towards the end of my career, I was not so little. And Curtis had aged out of the program, so I was able to take his jersey, number 63. And it was mostly because our parents already had a sweatshirt with that number on it.
Do you remember why
it
you
was
picked
alright.
63?
Do you remember the time? Do you remember when they were
handing
when
out
we
jerseys?
were
Yeah.
picking our jerseys?
It was like, who wants
All right.
number
Well,
12?
this is going to be a boring story, but I'm going to make it long.
Back in the
I'm
day,
gonna
wait,
make it
hang on.
long.
Let's give it a little context.
I'll
This
make
is
it
probably 2008, 2009.
We must have been 11. We
All right,
played
so-
for 2 years,
So
right?
we'll call it 2009.
No, we played for at least 3. I think we
Okay.
might have been 10 when we started.
Okay, so
10,
we were
11.
10. We didn't start at the
2008.
But
Yeah,
we
I-
must have been 10.
That sounds right to me. So let's call it 2008. Small town, Pee Wee football program, and they pull out a box of jerseys that are older than any player on the team.
Yeah.
And they start asking you what number you want.
Yeah, basically, and we started the year late. Like, we came into it a little bit on the later side. So
You missed preseason. They do a running camp preseason, but our parents never made us do that.
So we didn't. Everyone already picked their numbers, so we were picking our numbers at the end. Like, we were the last ones to pick our numbers, and they were asking what number I wanted, and I think for some reason we both wanted 81 for Randy Moss, and our friend Jack already had 81, and so Carter picked 82.
Okay,
just because, and then I said, well, I don't want to pick 83. So then I'm like, I don't know what number to pick. And then I remember them holding up the jerseys. Do you want 60, 61, 62, 63? And I just said, I guess.
That's a good number.
I think it was a good number.
Something about 6 and 3 kind of fit together in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the number. It's my number now. It's become my number because of that.
You know,
That's
I
the
won
number
a
pick for
championship under that jersey, so
anything. Anytime I'm playing a motocross game and I create a character, I'm number 63 or whatever.
there you go. You got to have a number.
Or motocross.
Got to have a
Or
number.
baseball, or just picked 63.
Caleb actually won the Unsung Hero Award.
I actually got
football
the
team.
championship game ball from Pee Wee football. If anyone cares, it's in a glass case at my parents' house.
What
but
position you played?
I was the right tackle, and our team had 2 plays. It was literally 2 different plays we would run, and we had only lost 1 game in the regular season. We almost an completely undefeated season. We lost 1 game regular season. Playoffs, we just demolished everybody. But I'll tell you what, here were our 2 plays. We had the fullback would run the ball right behind me, right? I'm the right tackle. Fullback would run the ball right behind me, because I kid you not, and again, this is Pee Wee football, okay? Take it with a grain of salt, but these were my glory days. This was my peak of athleticism, Pee Wee football, which you age out at the age of 13, so don't take this too serious, but yeah, as a 12-year-old,
This was heavy. This was big.
This was the show, and yeah. So our main play, right? I would grab 2, sometimes 3 kids, because they varied in size, but I would grab as many kids as I could, and they were going to the dirt. Like, they had no hope. I would just grab them, demolish them. They're gone. They didn't exist. So that was like our one short play. The fullback, he'd run the ball right behind me, and I just grabbed the entire defensive line and just huck them. They're just gone. You know, that was friggin' 3 yards a pop every time. 3 yards a pop. 3 yards a pop.
Coach T.
That's all you need, 3 yards a pop. But then, you know, so eventually they'd figure that out, that, oh, the ball's coming behind me, right? So everybody's on me. So we'd run that play. The ball would run behind me. We'd run that play over and over again until they clued into it that, okay, this is where the ball's going. So now they're all charging at me. I'm the right tackle, which means I'm right next to the center, right? So I'm pretty centralized, right?
I think that's the 2 hole, if I remember correctly. That's how we numbered plays.
So, you know, now everybody's thinking, oh, they're just going to run the ball behind this big guy every time, right? And yeah, I was big guy back then. At the ripe
Big
age
guy.
of 12, I was a big guy
hard
back
to believe
then.
now, but Caleb was a stump.
Yeah, back in the day. So that now, you know, the entire defense is looking at me, waiting for the ball to come out. And you know what our next play was after that? Quarterback sneak around the outside.
Oh!
Every time, dude. Every time.
QB sneak.
We just crushed it back in the day.
2 plays.
2 plays, that's all it took, and we won a
What
championship with
position
that.
did you guys play, though? Because I don't remember at all, actually.
I think we played tackles, left or right tackle. I think the problem for me was always, well, I don't know if
Then we were linebacker on defense.
yeah.
Sick.
Did you play What was your position on defense?
I think I was in the same spot. I don't know I can't remember what they called it on defense, but yeah, like right tackle. Would, you know, position wise on the, you know, I was right next to the guy snapping the ball. He was like, you
Defensive
Did you like
tackle.
defense more or offense more?
No, defense was too complicated for me because you have to actually kind of pay attention to things and know what's going on. That's why I was an offensive guy. I was because you literally have one job. There's 3 guys right in front of you that you can reach with your hands, and your only job is to get a hold of them and get them out of the way.
You actually only have 2 in front of you at the tackle spot.
I don't know. I seem to think there was a guy lined up straight onto me, and then there were the 2 guys to the side, and my move was always try and grab those other guys and try and get 3 at once. That's what I seem to remember my move being. Just you try and really Well, yeah, again, this is Pee Wee football, so these are like 10 and 11-year-olds, and I was 12. So, hey, I won a championship. Did you win a championship?
I did.
No, you didn't. You bullshitter. So you guys
was on the team.
Yeah, you were on the B team back when the A team won a championship, but you didn't play on that field. You
Football's
didn't
a team
earn that.
sport.
Hey, how about
Practice together. It's a team sport.
How about the Pro Bowl? Any of you guys playing the Pro Bowl?
Caleb played middle school football.
I played in the Pro Bowl, okay?
Caleb gave up on middle
Roger
school
Allen. I'll tell you this, okay?
Well, just because he was bullied.
It wasn't. No, I mean there was yeah, they did.
Homeschooler.
And mostly also too, they would really try and like touch your balls in the locker room. Like that was like a really big thing. And then kids worked.
Calvin went to that school.
Kids worked really hard to try and touch your balls in the locker room, and then they'd call you gay. Yeah, and so I was the homeschooled kid. I had one friend on the team because he lived down the street from us.
We all got him. You won't let me see him.
And so this let's talk about middle school football. Should we tell them what middle school this was, or we keep this one close to the vest?
I mean, whatever. I don't think it matters.
I don't think it really matters.
I think it's gone by now, but because it never happened to me. But I've heard.
I doubt
remnants.
it's changed. I doubt it's changed. It's
I
probably
only ever really played baseball, and the baseball locker room was pretty tame.
Okay,
but I heard hockey, lacrosse, and football were pretty bad.
Did you go in the locker room in middle school or only high school?
Only high school.
Okay, because this was middle school football, mind you, right? So a little younger, a little more immature. And this wasn't my first time in a locker room. I'd done it before, I think primarily with like Boy Scouts, right? There'd be times where, it's just your peers, but you go into a changing room and like there's not like stalls with a curtain to go hide behind, and you got to get out of your bathing suit. You remember this?
Yeah.
Somebody was showing that banana, right? So I had been in a locker room setting before. And I remember what our dad told us, where he was like, just don't be a fucking weirdo. You go in there, you change your clothes, and you get out. Just don't be a fucking weirdo about it, right? I don't know if you use that vulgar language to us as children, but the tone was the same, right? Just don't be a weirdo. So first time I was using the middle school locker room, all these kids are like taking turns holding up towels and like really hiding, like trying to fit inside a locker to change their clothes. I'm not even kidding. Like they're really trying to hide. And I remember, so you got to put on either a jock strap or your cup underwear. Okay. That's probably the most crucial part. That is protective equipment, and it protects not only yourself, but your future. Okay. And so that's some serious stuff. Sorry, Amy, is this TMI? If you're a male, this is relatable. Anyway, so you gotta strip down, and I just get right. I pick a corner and I just start getting dressed, and immediately kids are like, "Was this kid gay or something?" Because
is this like seared into your memory?
It is so burned into my memory because I just started changing my clothes and I'm facing the wall. You know what I mean? So my butt is sticking out, right? But I'm facing the wall and I'm just trying to put my fucking pants on. And thank God I had put my underwear on at this point. But as I'm trying to put my pants on, a kid runs up behind me and slaps my ass and goes, "Good game!" and
do you remember what the kid's name was?
No, I don't remember any of these kids, but if I saw their face, there are a couple of kids that are on my purge list. If I saw their faces now as adults, I would press them. Just be like, hey, remember what a piece of shit you were in middle school? Remember what a scumbag you used to be? I would press some of these kids if I saw them, but I don't remember any of their names. But yeah, anyway, so that was like the first thing. And, I don't know, just a pretty miserable experience with it.
It is tough coming from the outside when everybody knows each other already.
Yeah, and there was one kid from he's the same town as us, and so he was an outsider as well, just by the mere fact that he wasn't, he's still in the school district, but it wasn't the town; it was the next town over. And I knew him from going to the turkey raffle and stuff, so that was my one friend on the team, and yeah, he was definitely an outsider. I forget where I'm going with this.
You're just
being
telling
gay and touching balls and all.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was the thing, right? So, everybody wants to go around and say cup check, right? That's the other big thing.
That's a big goof.
Yeah, go around cup check, and then they'd pound you in the nuts, and then they'd use a derogatory gay slur. That was pretty common. I really forget where I was taking that story, but
Well, basically, because you brought it up because I mentioned that you gave up on middle school football because you got bullied.
okay.
But I think that's just regular.
Well, that was all fine. That was all well and good. I could have put up with that, the shitheadedness.
Yeah.
I could have dealt with that.
Regular
The reason I
troublemakers.
quit playing football is because the coaching was abysmal.
Oh,
there was
yeah, I
there was
remember
no
that,
leadership and no coaching, and kids would run wild and talk all kinds of shit, and so this was middle school football, which for us just meant 7th and 8th grade. And I promise you, I was the only kid on that team that had played football prior to 7th grade, and nobody else had.
maybe flag football.
Yeah. But I ended up playing fullback as a 7th grader, and I knew I was better than, I'm not saying this to be like in a braggy way. I just had been playing football, right? So I was better at every position on the field than any other kid on that team.
Just because you knew what to do.
But again, I'm an outsider because I'm homeschooled. I'm not from the town. I'm from the adjacent town, and now by this point in middle school, all the other kids had gotten big too, so I wasn't so big anymore, right? So I felt like I got no playing time. The leadership was poor, and the kids were assholes. So I didn't end up continuing to play.
Nobody can blame you for that. I mean,
And again, yeah, it's just really hard when you don't get to play in the games, because the 8th graders, right, were the ones that got to play in the real games. And so there might be like a scrimmage or something that the 7th graders got to play in. And I did get to do that 3 times, I think. But you're going to practice, you're showing up, you're trying to put the work in, and you're getting no recognition. And it just sucked. It was a miserable experience. Also, at the time, our great-grandmother was living with us. And, you guys remember this?
I don't remember that playing a part in it,
was
but
tough.
I do.
It was tough.
It was kind of tough just because it was a little bit further away than where we had played football in the past, and
the games.
There's
were
more practices.
and I found myself getting dropped off early sometimes. Not that it was a big deal, but overall, it just was like a really weird time. And Grandpa Bob was. I don't remember what was going on, but Grandpa Bob drove me to a practice one time, and he goes, well, it looks like you're here a little bit early, but you can just sit here and play with yourself. I mean, by yourself. And I just remember being like, yeah, good one. Let me wander around the school till somebody shows up and unlocks it. But it was all good. It just, shitty leadership, shitty team.
Yeah, it sucks
Yeah.
when the coaching's not there. But
Yeah.
We played golf for the high school team, and I do remember we definitely made friends on the team, but definitely there was like an element of having no idea what was going on.
Right.
Like, do you remember apparently if we played, like, we would go out and play every night. We'd go out, we'd show up, practice, go out and play, and that was it. And I don't ever remember anybody ever telling us saying, "Hey, if you play really good tonight, then you get to play in the tournament." It just wasn't like I just had no idea what was going on. We just went.
We were obstacles for them because we didn't attend the school. So we meant in this society of kissing ass and whose parents are who, we were literally nobodies. So they, it was just like over here.
I guess that was basically what it was. We didn't have anybody pushing for what was going on. I mean, we weren't explained. Like, I don't ever remember a coach telling us anything about it, except one of the kids eventually told us what was going on, and he was cheating on his score when we went out and played together.
Yeah, cheating.
Yeah,
because he wanted to go play in the tournament, so he'd lie about his score.
So,
which again, this is all very common stuff over there. It's this is all run of the mill. We just were coming at it from the complete outsider perspective, and really shocked us.
But that said, I think we ended up being friends with most of the people on the team, and at least in some capacity.
I don't talk to anybody from my middle school football team.
Oh, I didn't say I talk to any of them anymore. But some of them know who we are, probably.
Yeah, I've run into a few of them, but.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is my Pee Wee football history. Thanks for tuning in.
Actually, I went to high school, so
you loser. Some kind of dork.
How's that feel?
Yeah, we know you went to high school, Calvin. We talked about. We outed you with Ryder.
You know what's nice now though is after being homeschooled and working all that time with Grandpa and actually getting money, it's like we're so far and above all these other people now.
I've felt that.
You run it. Well, it's the problem is back then we weren't friends. Like these people didn't want to be friends with us because we were the losers.
Right.
But now they don't want to be friends with us because we make them feel like losers.
I know.
That's my favorite. That gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling every time I see something like that online or in person. I would be like, wow, I used to think that kid was cool. Loser.
Sucker. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's it is pretty funny, but yeah, that's one thing I would say. For just for the sake of saying it, just because we were talking about being outsiders or whatever. That was in a very small, narrow window. But as my life has progressed, like once people were able to see me as an adult, right, and I wasn't a teenager or a kid or something, I've had nothing but respect thrown my way. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And when you like you just said, when you get to the point where you're a grown up and you're going to work, and that's what all your peers are doing as well, all of a sudden the guy that shows up on time every day and works hard, that's the coolest guy in school. He's the coolest one. You know what I mean? He's
coolest one on the job site.
He's making more money. He's getting more responsibility. He gets to tell other people what to do. And so like Carter just said, we had a huge leg up on that, and it's been nothing but smashing records ever since. In the grown up world, and then just like you're saying, people that you might have looked up to at one point, right? And really been like, man, this guy's really got it figured out or something. As you transition into adulthood, you almost, it's embarrassing. You're like, man, this guy's a tool. Like, he doesn't know shit. Like,
yeah.
His mom still pays for his car insurance. Loser. And also there's like a point too. I don't know if you guys felt this, but like, as a kid, like it's like really great if you don't have to pay for anything. It's really cool if you don't have to pay for anything, right? But then there's a shift when you become an adult, and all of a sudden it's like, oh man, like, oh, you're some kind of user or something. like oh, you're not paying for your car insurance.
Dude, don't expose me like that. Shut up. Calm down.
But all right, well, yeah. Anyway, just a little tangent there about youth sports and
what happened to our chat?
Chat's
the-
down.
the
Podcast
stream-
is down.
Yeah, the stream dropped for a minute.
Typical.
I had to restart the stream.
Typical.
Is that what that noise was?
Yeah. But it looks like it's trying to drop again. I'm about ready to climb up out of this seat here and go pull the modem out and just beat it in the yard with a hammer.
You just gotta call the internet provider and tell them what's good. Tell them we're running a multi-million-dollar program.
Tell them
here.
how it is.
Yeah.
We need good internet. Don't throttle me, bitch.
Yeah, I will. I had an appointment set up for them to come out and look at it, and then I canceled it because Curtis and I were really busy. And then I now I haven't rescheduled one. But look at this picture I took today. This is a job that Curtis and I are gonna be doing.
Stone bears.
This is who. This is a.
I think that's a wolf.
I feel like this is what you should
a bear,
do, Calvin.
dude.
Is that all just resting, or is that
No, I think the guy glued it together that
gotta
way.
be some rebar in there somewhere?
I don't know. I think
Probably just some kind of glue,
yeah. But
masonite.
we gotta shine lights on this. This is down in somebody's field so that they want to be able to see it at night.
That's pretty sweet.
But she sent us a picture of it, and I didn't realize how huge they were until we got there.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So we
So
gotta put lights on them anyway, so that way you can see them at night. But
we should have a picture of
you should do that, Calvin. I feel like you could.
You think I could do that?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be cool. I don't know. I don't know what that takes, but you've seen the giant Native American statue.
That's
Yeah.
the guy that built the bears.
Same guy?
Same guy.
Same
yeah.
guy. Wow.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah. We were talking about that Native American statue that it's probably worth more than the house. 'Cause-
Yeah. I wonder how much they got for that, like for the whole job, because it's an oven too. It's like it's a outdoor. I don't know if it's a wood-fired oven or what, but
Yeah, I think it's just a campfire.
super sick.
Yeah. I mean, I could out the guy, but I don't know that I should. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Should I say who built them? Should I give him credit?
I don't think it matters. It's up to you.
Well, you
Doesn't
know,
matter.
it's an artist.
So he makes art.
He's an artist.
What is he, Van Gogh?
Yeah.
Picasso?
Kevin French is the guy.
That's a made-up name. I got into this really long rabbit hole of folk punk music. You guys ever heard of that?
No.
Super deep rabbit hole on the folk punk scene. But I ended up finding, like, basically there's one guy that was a part of so many different bands. I would pretty much almost credit him with the entirety of the genre. Because he just was part of a million different bands. But yeah, I can see nobody's taken to that one. So
I don't know
Next,
folk punk at all.
Well, who's this guy?
I don't know.
Caleb,
We can't
did
play
you-
it on
Who's
the show.
Who's this folk punk guy?
Did you didn't upload the videos of the pool? They're not on Google Photos here.
yeah, I didn't upload them yet. I was
hear
just gonna skip over that for now. Just
So
'cause I didn't upload them.
who's folk punk?
So folk punk would be
Who's this guy though?
Okay, Pat the Bunny.
Pat the Bunny.
Pat the Bunny is his name. He
That's a made up name.
That's a verb.
he
That's an action.
he plays music as Johnny Hobo in the Freight Train, Wingnut Dishwashers Union, and there's a third one. There's a third band name he had too. All different groups, but he was the writer and singer for every one of them. And if you listen to any, across all three bands, maybe the amount of instruments being played is different. But if you go on YouTube and just look this guy up, every single one of his songs, you can find him performing them alone on his guitar, whether it's a song that he wrote while he was with a band or not. Basically, folk punk, right? The idea here with the sound you're creating is punk rock music, right? If it was all
Acoustic.
electrified, if it was all electrified, it'd be just punk rock.
Right.
But what makes it folk is the fact that it's acoustic. And
No power chord.
there's
for
usually
the-
like a banjo or a fiddle or a harmonica thrown in there, and really like the in terms of like what the song is about, it's usually like anti-government, anti-society, like some real punk shit.
You know who I like for folk though is Jesse Wells. You've heard this guy?
Yeah, I've heard of Jesse Wells, and he's popping off in the folk scene, but he used to be a rock musician, and he's been in a couple different rock bands himself.
Isn't Jesse Wells the Prank vs. Prank?
That's just that's like it's like Wellens or something. There's like an extra.
That's a throwback.
Prank versus prank. Yeah,
That's crazy.
some old school shit.
I got some good reels if you want to pull them up, Carter.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
No,
Did you guys ever? Well, I got one that leads into that too. But did you guys, Caleb and Calvin? Did you guys ever want to go to Camp Woodward when you were younger?
Oh yeah, come on.
No,
Yeah.
I
You
never
never have
want.
any interest
I
in
always
that?
thought the show was cool, but I always wanted to go to just a sleepaway camp. But Camp Woodward.
You wanted to go to sleepaway camp?
Yeah, because you remember like any movie or show about it, like it seemed awesome.
Like Fred.
Yeah,
Camp
we
Fred.
went to sleepaway camp. It sucked.
yeah, because you guys are bums.
for one.
and you guys
It was
are,
a couple nights. It was
you
a
guys-
couple nights, and it's
Dude,
exactly
are
what
you kidding me?
Caleb
No.
would imagine. It's
No.
exactly what Caleb wanted.
I would have made the most of it, dude. You guys were losers, okay? So imagine there's boys.
Losers.
You're in middle school. It's boys and girls, and you're spending the night. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Girls
Whoa.
in one cabin,
Hello.
boys in the other cabins.
Nothing wrong with a little mischief.
Yeah, I don't think you could have got away with anything.
I stole all the
But
spoons from the cafeteria.
It's not what I heard.
Who'd you talk to?
I don't
who'd
know.
you do?
I'm just kidding. I've never been, but
Oh my god.
but it's the fantasy, right? That would make me want to go.
At what age
And,
did you acquire this fantasy?
When what year did Camp Rock come out? You tell me. Go look that up.
Let me
Demi
tell
Lovato,
you.
Jonas Brothers, Camp
Let me
Rock.
tell you,
Dude,
this-
they're banging in the weeds the whole time. Pull it up. What year did Camp Rock come out?
What was that?
When did you form this opinion?
I don't know. You told me. I said, when did Camp Rock come out? You tell me.
What was
That's
that?
what I'm asking for.
There's
You want to know
2008.
where this came from?
What's the-
2008. There you go.
What's the
That's a
name of
good
that
time.
show that got
Hey,
rebooted recently? It was a
that's
couple
when
years
Obama
ago. It
was
got
elected.
rebooted about a summer camp. I think you want to be a counselor at a sleepaway camp. I think that's what your dream is.
well-
You're thinking of Wet Hot American Summer.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
That's-
that's
I
we
think
did
that's
watch
more
that.
your dream than to be a
No,
sleepaway
wait. What's
camper.
what's
it's
the
all
song?
the same thing.
What's the intro song to that?
I think it's Jane.
Oh.
Jane.
Yeah, it's a Jefferson Starship song.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, yeah. To go back to Camp Woodward, I always wanted to go to Camp Woodward, but that camp that we went to scarred me for ever wanting to go to a sleepaway camp. It just for some reason was miserable. And then you watch what Camp Woodward was like, and it just did not look like it would be fun for me.
You didn't want to go to Camp Woodward?
No, I did want to go to ride the park and stuff like that, but you're like forced into lessons, which I wouldn't have wanted to do. And then you're also
But it's like mostly free skate.
some of it is. But then you're stuck in these stupid bunks, and it looked
Stupid
horrible.
dumb
It looked horrible. It looked
Yeah.
horrible if you were gonna go there. It looked like all your stuff would get stolen, and
I always wanted to go, but I always thought you had to be like at least somewhat good at skateboarding. I mean, I know they did scooter and BMX too, but
yeah, I wonder if you can go to just go.
it's just well, they
Camp
have a
Woodward?
pool.
Yeah, just to go to ride.
I think you can, but I don't really
And
know
then
how
they
it works.
but they have the cheerleaders camp as well,
yeah,
and there's a pool. I think you can
lots
do
of
swimming.
Amish.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because I felt like if Caleb went to Camp Woodward, this is what Caleb looked like when he was a kid, and this is
This is football, Caleb.
this is football Caleb.
you got a picture of him?
football age Caleb?
No,
but
No,
this-
they're just gonna fucking make fun of me.
no.
You should try to pull up the
Guys,
picture.
I've been
Caleb.
trying to gain weight.
Caleb has a
recently. Would
picture
you
with the
lay off?
trophy. Did you?
No, I'm not making
No,
fun of it, but I'm just
we
saying
don't need
this
to pull
is,
up a picture of actual Caleb,
No,
but this is just.
I'm
what-
just saying
Oh,
this
oh,
reel
into
I'm
the
going to
reel.
show you.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
show you is what I imagine it would have been like had Caleb gone.
He's
Caleb-
pissed now.
Caleb was always really into.
Wait, go to Caleb's face very quick. Hold on. He's pissed. All right, let's see it.
He was always into like trying things. Like he wanted to be the guy that would like not be a pussy. That was Caleb, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Oh, I've seen this one.
Right into the
That
corner.
was bad.
Yeah. Did that have the Fortnite
Yeah,
sound?
did you hear that? Listen to him scream after.
He took that corner, dude.
He
That's
came
some
back.
broken ribs.
He came
Yeah,
back the
that's
next
pretty
day in
bad.
a wheelchair.
Let's
Did he really?
Yeah.
Let's be real. That was really tough. Like
The real though.
Ah,
it is really
That's
bad.
violent.
I saw a comment on here said cancel Woodward.
Christ's sake.
You know, they do have a Camp Woodward for skiing, which I did not know.
You didn't know that?
Well,
I
not
drove
until-
a kid to the airport
not
for
till
that.
recently. I didn't know.
What?
I drove one of our
When recently?
neighbors there.
When?
Like the past few years.
When you lived next to it?
Well, yeah. Well,
Did you know
yeah, pretty
then?
much.
That's when you
Pretty much.
figured it
That's what
out.
I found out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Recently? Several
there's
years
one.
ago.
Yeah, there's one there at Copper, but then there's Mount Hood as well. It's not Camp Woodward, but it's another summer ski camp.
Yeah,
But
there's
that
one
would've
in
been
one in Canada. That's where I sent this kid. I drove him to the airport. He was flying to Woodward in Canada for skiing. I don't remember where it was, but that's all I remember. Canada, Woodward skiing.
Pretty sick.
Probably at the X Games by now, but
Maybe.
yeah, I mean, I was gonna try and talk about stuff, but nobody cares or is interested. So take it away, boys. You get more reels. What do we
There's
got?
been
Yeah,
more.
I got
there's
some.
been-
I've been waiting.
There's been more violence on.
I don't know. The only thing I shut down was punk folk, and it's only
That
because
was a
I
deep
don't
cut
know,
with the dishwashers.
I don't
union.
know
I mean-
dirty water drinkers of America or whatever it was.
Mud hole pie shit stain.
Yeah, I don't know. Just it was something I
slippery
wanted
frogs.
to talk
He was,
about.
Splish
excited, he was
Splash.
excited about it, guys. Come on.
I
let
wanted
him
to
speak
talk about it, but no, it's too late now. You ruined it.
Well, you
Who's
can talk
excited
about
about
it.
it?
If I
Now,
just
now
have
that it's
nothing
all
to add.
wrecked.
You'd be talking to yourself about that one.
I know.
Yeah, a little
apparently.
bit. Well, that's just the thing, as I didn't have much. to
Let's
add
make
about that.
this the Curtis Show. Let's rename it the Curtis Show, and let's let him sit here by himself.
How
and-
about
and
it's
I'll just
called the Kinville
derail
Show?
everything you do.
How about it's called the Kinville Show, not the Caleb Show?
Yeah, but we all know it's my fucking show. if I wasn't here, who else would be here? If I wasn't here to do this,
Yeah, nobody would show up.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Well, Carter and I were gonna do it alone that one night, and then Carter was like, "Nah." So, even though I didn't really want to do it either, but
Because we were gonna do it the next day, but
I was really trying. You know, if any one of you guys showed any sign of charisma or caring, then yeah, I'd say it's truly all of our show. But I don't feel like you guys.
he's bringing.
I don't know what you
He's
expect.
bringing the heat.
I did mention this though. I said, could we just if I'm talking about something, can you guys just like, I just want you if I'm talking about
the dishwashers union, no.
or you don't
what's that?
you don't have to
I think
be
one of those guys helped me.
interested, but-
Helped me one time change my tire. That time, probably.
yeah, I mean the guy's from Vermont. He's a real Vermonter. I had a whole bunch
rural
of stuff.
Vermonter.
I had a whole bunch of stuff I was going to talk about, but now it's all wrecked.
Well,
a whole bunch of
I
stuff.
for one
more
have
than
been
the
listening to
folk
Jethro
punk.
Tull,
I had so much.
and that's why
What-
Jethro
what
Tull
else?
famously had a riot
this is
at
exactly
Hampton
what I was
Beach.
going to bring up. There's been more and more violence. I think we got to bring Jethro Tull back
To Hampton Beach for another riot. 1976, concert tickets were sold out for Jethro Tull at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom, and that didn't stop the fans from coming. And there was a full-on riot, and that's as much information as I can give you. And you might want to fact check the year. I don't know if it was 76.
Uno. Uno.
Reels. Let's go to the reels. Cut to the reels. Actually, fuck it. Roll the outro. I'm done. I'm over it.
No, come
I've had
on.
enough. No,
Hey,
I've had enough.
Hey,
You ruined it. I've had
hey,
enough.
Chill out. Hey, put some socks on. That'll make you feel better. Yeah, that's not helping
Subscribe
anybody.
to my OnlyFeed.
Yeah. Hairy guys will be back after you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So you going with some story here, Curtis, or what?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't know why it's taking so long to pull them up. Go to the first one I sent you.
What's taking so fucking long?
They were
It's been
both.
silent. We were on the reels earlier. Why couldn't we have just gone right to them?
Okay, here's Reels with Curtis.
Which is the whole show at this
Instagram.
point. That's all we do now. We just play reels here. So go ahead.
Play the first one.
Let's roll the clips.
This one's just to watch it.
Yeah, take the cup out of the car. Couldn't have nothing happen to that Stanley.
Oh, I saw this one.
This guy wants to jump this little ass. I don't know what you call it. It's not even a berm. I said, what's the point? He said, I just want to jump my truck. So let's see how this goes. He's getting serious. Yeah, take the cup out of the car.
At least the Stanley's okay.
Couldn't have
Oh my god.
All right, this one I picked out because I thought it was a good little disclaimer.
You know what I did want to
Yeah.
talk to you about, Curtis?
What?
You went to the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
I wanted to get your take on what happened there.
Okay. We can dive into that after. This one's a good little infomercial for us all.
Hey, you guys, fuck Pepsi, fuck Coca-Cola, fuck every soda. Water is the best thing. If you, man, ever drink water, you're a real man. But if you drink soda, you're a pussy. So here's to you, fuckers.
Now,
Nothing but an ice cold water.
I have seen that one. But my question, wait, Carter, if you could pull the video back up and just pause on it. Now, did that shirt come that way? or is that sweat?
I would say, judging by how stretched out the neck of the shirt is, it's gotta be sweat.
It's
But
probably
why does it
because this
stop?
is where his jeans are. That's where his jeans make it to.
So that's literally what it is. Like
You think it's? I mean, it looks like it's. Like
it almost
it's bleached
looks like
from the bottom.
like it's bleached that way on purpose.
But
I bet you that's
no,
where
I
his
think you're
jeans
right
are.
though. I think it is sweat.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, he's total. Yeah, I mean,
nothing but an ice cold water.
Well, they say Adam Sandler based all his movies off people he met in real life. So
All right, skip
There's
this
the
one.
water boy.
Skip that one because the show isn't going well enough to play that one. It's kind of a no nothing. This next one I wanted to talk about.
skip.
This next one I wanted to talk about a little
wait,
bit.
the show's not going well.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, fuck if I know.
This next one here, I have some. I wanted to know what your opinion was on what this guy is doing. We can watch the video and then talk about it afterwards.
Meth, I would say.
Those eyes definitely give that.
You want to show me it? Hey, bro, you really shouldn't be smoking out here on my streets, bro. If I see that shit again, I'm gonna smash it, dude. Guys, get a load of this guy. He's smoking. Yeah, that's right. Should I talk shit to you instead, buddy? Yeah, back it up, buddy.
Back it up.
Oh, you fucking
First
jackass.
off, that's verbal assault. You just called her a bitch. Back the
Yeah.
fuck off, dude.
Look at your fucking teeth, bro. They're disgusting, dude.
Come on.
Quit following us. That's
I'm gonna follow
harassment.
you. I'm gonna follow you. You can't
Okay.
stop me. Call the police. Are you even smart enough down to do that? You know how to type 911 in your
The
phone?
fuck are you, dude?
You look like a real jackass right now. You think she knows how to work a fucking phone, dude? Look at this freak. You fucking freaks. You disgust me. Does she have it on? Is that phone dead? Is that an Obama phone?
No, I pay for it every month. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
Okay, what's
You think,
the premise
people
here,
should be able to
though?
smoke on the streets and not be bothered?
I think you should stay the fuck out of people's business and keep your opinion to yourself.
So why'd you
especially
talk
when
to
it's
me
about-
then? Getting neck tats, that wasn't the smartest decision of your life, huh?
You know what's not a smart fucking decision, dude?
What?
Sorry.
Because you want to go to jail because you don't have a home? So you can fucking mooch off.
All right.
So you can be in
That's
fucking jail.
enough.
Well,
That's enough. Call it off.
and I think there is elements of humor in that, and there are things you can laugh at. But I would tend to say, like, a guy like that, the guy with the camera in this case, it starts out, I can get behind it. All right, you're going to go harass the guy that's doing drugs in front of your apartment. I can get behind that, right? Like, if you're gonna go do drugs, that's why like a place like the Slab City in the desert exists, right? Like, figure it out. Like, get out of public sight. If that's what you're gonna go do it. But get out of fucking public sight. I can get down with that. The problem with that video is this guy is just out there breeding negativity, and then he gets into it with these other people. That other guy with the long hair, I don't know what he said to the guy. You know, he's harassing the guy that was doing drugs. That's how it starts. And then the guy with the long hair shows up and told him to lay off or something. I don't know. Yeah. Told him to mind his business. And then he started laying into the guy with long hair. This guy with the camera in this case, to me, is the villain here, because all he's doing is breeding negativity, whether it's between him and the drug addict or him and these other people or you know, a lot of people that are watching. I can't really get down with that. I think you gotta make a better effort to be a kinder person and put positivity forward and not do that to people. That's a little bit extreme.
So we're for the first half, but not the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
was in for the second half as well, except for he was being rude.
He
But
turned
it was
into a real
entertaining.
dick for no reason, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Even know how to
I
work
think
a phone.
I mean, that's it. Again, it's
funny.
funny. It is really funny.
but
But
what makes you not want to laugh is how restrained and polite the people were that were being. That,
and
you know what I'm
just-
saying?
And just think, you know, just put yourself in their shoes. You know what I mean? Like, you're watching this guy with the camera who essentially is a Karen, right? He's a male Karen who's videotaping a guy walking down the sidewalk, yelling at him, and you say, "Hey man, back off." You know, and now all of a sudden he's turning his attention towards you. The guy with the camera here, in my opinion, he's the douchebag.
Who's the douchebag?
Yeah, the guy with the camera is the douchebag, and really the one in the wrong. Like, he doesn't need to be doing that. He doesn't. You can go out there. You can still have principles and morals. You can have all those things, and you can present positivity instead of negativity. And he didn't do any of that. It was all negative.
Well, that's a take I was looking for, I suppose. I thought it was funny though. I thought it was good.
It is funny. The guy is funny when he's sitting there busting on those people. It's funny, but you got, you know, those guys didn't need any extra harassment that day. You know, they were walking out in public. They had plenty of harassment that day. I'm sure they don't need the extra. So,
Well, speaking of those two people walking, they look like they came from the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, yeah, that's what. Well, actually, the guy with the water made me think of it mostly because he was under a tent. So, we get to the Renaissance Fair. Me and Ashlyn went, right?
Yeah.
And it's been getting bigger and bigger every year. Like, just more and more people are there.
Yeah.
And we get there, we're just overstimulated. There's so many people. The thing that bothers me about it is that everybody's super nice, first of all. And they're super accepting of anybody, right? But there's a certain crowd that goes there, right?
right.
And most people that are there know each other, or it's like a big cosplay meetup, or they do all these special events where, like, there's a group protesting over here, and there's a group like anti-protesting, and they're gonna have a sword fight. You know, there's stuff. They
like
try to get you to interact.
It's like, what's the town called?
Westworld.
No.
What town?
It's a
The
town.
town.
Six Gun City.
They create their own town. They have a name for
Oh,
it.
right.
basically.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing is a village and a town.
Burning Man.
Well, it's a fictional medieval town.
Yeah,
that
they create their own medieval town, and they want you to interact as though you're in a town. Coin of the realm,
Yeah.
or magic card.
Good day. And they all speak.
Huzzah!
But okay, so anyway, yeah, you're walking around.
Drink this horn of mead.
Get yourself some ale.
And I could get down with that if I dressed up and I was there for that purpose. I could get down, but every time I go, I'm just like, I'm there to get some food and look at the stores. And I don't personally like to shop and have people
Dude, you
Play
should just
character
get
with
into
you.
it though.
Yeah,
Get
I know.
into
I
it.
should get into it, and it would make it way more fun. But here's the thing: this is the thing that turned me off completely. So we're walking around, looking at the different stores. People are trying to interact with us, but we're kind of put off because it's just a lot going on. And we make it to this one booth that was selling. Okay, I'm not. It's just gonna sound very judgmental, but it's not that way. It's just the reason I'm not probably gonna go back is because this booth was selling full. It was a furry tent, but it was all leather goods. So it was like leather, like weird sex stuff.
BDSM.
Yeah.
I don't think which one was that?
It was.
I don't think
in
I
the
even saw
corner. It was in the corner. So they had full leather wolf mask.
Curtis
cat
would have been a
mask.
few dollars shorter
Um,
if he had seen this booth.
I may have invested.
Like a lot of zippers.
No zippers. It was all like
Clasps.
Right. They don't.
Curtis knows.
Yeah. But all like whips and that type of thing.
And that
I don't
that-
think-
for that reason you're not going back to the Ren
put
Fair?
me off so hard because I was like, oh, like at first they draw you in with
Did,
like
did
the
you
armor.
not know
it's
that
like
that,
leather
that
armor
was
and stuff.
always the undertone of the Renaissance Fair? Did you not know that was always an undertone of the
so
Renaissance
I saw
Fair?
that booth and then I started looking around at the people and it's like, whoa.
Is
It's like,
it-
hold on a second. What are we doing here, guys? What did I walk into?
Well, the one I didn't even see that, so I didn't.
I
or-
thought you were
or
going to
pay
say
the
there
close
was
enough
like those
attention to-
squid tentacle things in there. I thought you were taking this even further.
No, it was just it's just all the weird leather stuff that
No, I mean I
Kinda
thought
freaks me
everything
out a
was
little
kind of
bit.
all on theme. That's what I
And
don't know what like I guess you could use it for that, but I thought it was themed. Everything was themed.
You're not a Judas Priest fan?
well, I don't want to put
Dude,
it off
Judas
completely
Priest
because
rocks.
there's a lot of really cool like pottery, some real legit swords and
Yeah, I think
jewelry.
there's a lot of cool stuff
And
there.
There's a lot
there's
of really cool
whips
stuff,
and
and it's all handmade too.
leather masks. And
But that's what really set me off a little bit.
they have
I
that
said,
shit at Spencer's in the
well,
mall
yeah,
too.
I don't go into Spencer's. Everybody knows that's a store to avoid.
I didn't see any latex suits or anything
Well,
like that.
no,
so.
they didn't have. It's
He
more
said
about,
leather.
It's more about
Oh,
wearing
okay.
less clothes, I think.
Well, so there were a few cool booths that I saw, and one of them had a lot of pelts and stuff like that, and like
furs and things.
yeah, but they were pretty cheap. Like you could get a full raccoon for like $25.
Like just the pelt, or was
Yeah.
it stuffed?
No, a pelt, raccoon
Full
pelt.
raccoon for $25.
Well, I mean, you go
Well,
to
I mean, drying and tanning leather is not free, Calvin.
go to what was that place we went to in Colorado or Jackson Hole?
Yeah.
It's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this crap if you go to anywhere
Right.
else, but it's cheap there.
Remember that shirt you bought in
Yeah.
Colorado, the orangey Aztec pattern?
Yeah.
Go watch Homeward Bound. You'll see that shirt. It's
Oh,
in
really?
that movie, yeah.
Is
I
it?
haven't
Mom
seen
wants
that
me
in
to
a
watch
while.
Homeward
You-
Bound.
she was just watching it the other night, and when they drop the animals off at the farm, the shirt the woman's wearing at the farm, I swear to God, it's that
Does it
same
still
fucking
fit you?
shirt.
Yeah, it's an extra large.
It's a good shirt, quality shirt.
I
is
just haven't
nice.
seen it in a while.
Woolen.
Yeah, it's summertime.
It's made of wool.
Yeah, you don't think you wore it at all last winter?
I did.
It's crafted by wool.
Anyway,
a natural material, renewable.
we're in there, and this guy. That maybe I don't think this was the booth you're even talking about, but it made me think of what you're talking about. Like he had this big, I don't know, he had a weird looking gut, and the thing was sucked in by like a big leather WWE championship belt. Like that's what
They
it
call
looked
it
like.
a girdle.
A girdle.
So his gut was like sucked in, so he looked really uncomfortable, awkward standing there, and his gut is spilling out below and above this thing. And that was like
It's gonna leave an
off-putting
impression.
to
It's gonna
leave the store. But there was a lot of cool ones there, I thought.
There's a lot
I'm
of cool
surprised
stuff.
that's where you draw the line, Calvin.
Well, it was also the crowd, like just the amount of people that was there. Like
It was crazy busy.
Is it
It was
super
insanely
busy?
busy. We drove by. It was
because
crazy.
the first time we went, it was
it was
really
low key.
Yeah.
People didn't
Go
know
on
about it.
go
It
on
was pretty
Sunday.
slick
You got to go
and-
on Sunday morning because we got there at
You were there prime time. You were
Yeah,
there
opening-
Saturday night.
opening day.
And at night, I bet you if you got there in the morning when they were just opening,
Yeah.
you're not going to, you got to know what's your crowd. Do you get down with the nightlife, the creatures of the dark, right? Do you get
Creatures
down
of
with
the
that?
dark.
Do you get down with that? Or are you an early riser? You want to be up with the early worms?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Early
I think
worms
that
get the
You
bird.
got to know the crowd, and I do think it would help to dress up and really play into the
I
fun
think you
stuff.
go whole hog.
Because I think that
Why wouldn't you?
it is fun.
I'm trying to think.
into
There's something that I've
Watch
been
the
to
joust.
where they want you to play into it. And
That's
I just
Galaxy's Edge in Disney World.
Maybe I feel like
You
there's
go into
something
Star
else,
Wars
though.
land, they're trying to get you to play it up.
I feel
it would be fun to play it up more. I would say.
I think,
Yeah.
I think you just go
It's
whole
I
just-
think
hog.
that's,
I don't
that's
think
really
I-
how you have to do it. But
Yeah.
You're an Eagle Scout, for Christ's sake. Can you just play along?
I get with the program.
Come on.
I just,
Radical acceptance.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
they're gonna have it next weekend and the weekend after. So
it
Not
just
really.
put, it put me in
Yeah.
the back seat.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was more than one weekend. though.
3 weeks in a row.
Shit, I might actually turn up then.
I'd go back again.
All right, let's go back, but we'll actually dress up.
Curtis is looking for that tent, Calvin. So
You just show me where it is.
you know where it's at.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Well, actually, I just need a new whip for my Indiana Jones cosplay. So that's the only reason I'd be going.
That's
but-
it. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Ren Fair's cool, and
They do
and,
have a real blacksmith. Like part of it is all like historical stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
we watched a guy will shoot a longbow next to a crossbow. See who shot faster.
that's pretty cool.
And they do have sword fights.
How many of the
with
people that are there do you
jousting.
think are homeschoolers?
Probably
would
none.
say-
But
I would say a
I
good
think
chunk.
there's
I mean,
I think there's more than
probably-
you'd think.
probably quite a few. But we were Cassidy and I went and we got lunch, and we had walked around a bunch, and then we got food, and we went and sat down underneath, in front of a stage, underneath some cover, because there wasn't a show there at the time. But just as we were sitting down, this show started, and there's not that many people in the audience. So we eat our lunch, and then we're sitting there and realize that we can't leave because this show just started, and we're gonna walk out 5 minutes into the show. So we sat there for a little while, and then
did they go around asking for a donation?
no.
Because that happened to us last year. Same sort of situation. We sat down just because it was a good spot to eat, and but the show was already going on. But it ended while we were sitting there, and they went around and asked for donations. They did give out a little something with your donation, but
I wore my Frog and Toad shirt, and one of the guys in one of the booths gave me a card because his girlfriend created a Frog and Toad RPG, like a Dungeons and Dragons style board game, but Frog and Toad themed. And he gave me a card on how to play.
that's pretty
That's
sick.
crazy.
What's Frog and Toad?
Come on, Frog and Toad.
Frog and
Children's
Toad.
book. Children's book.
Just
You never
Frog and
read
Toad.
Frog and Toad?
No.
Come on, Carter.
It's a classic. You'll recognize it
Yeah, as soon as you see it,
It's
you're
the
gonna
art.
go,
It's the
"Ah."
art that really does it. For
People love the art. Frog and Toad art. Ugh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Frog and Toad. I think the shirt came from Walmart.
it's great.
Why do you have a Frog and Toad shirt?
What do you mean? Why do you have a Frog and Toad shirt? Are you not looking at the same fucking pictures as us?
I think it's
Put that on anything,
I think
dude.
I think it's like one. They're on the bike. I think is
Dude,
the-
Frog and Toad is the best shit. What do you mean? Why do you have that?
It's got a-
Does that not speak to you as a human? It's a frog and a toad. He's wearing pants and a jacket on a bicycle.
Get real, man.
Come on. You don't understand
From
that?
the
You're not down
1930s.
with that?
It reminds me of Little Bear too.
It does.
Little Bear.
Same vibe.
Yeah.
Same energy.
And Little Bear to me is one of those things that I'll always look back on with good memories.
I'm still afraid of the garden snake from Little Bear. He would always come out and he had a little lisp. Everything he said.
Oh, I got a snake reel if you want to see a snake reel.
Sure.
Let's see.
Sure, let's do it. Snakes. Why is it always got to be snakes?
Yeah.
Snakes,
These
snakes.
guys are like on a
I don't know no
riverbank here.
snakes.
No,
It'll
I
make
don't
you-
know those things.
Like, I always think it would be cool to go to the Amazon or whatever, or swim in a river, but this is going to make you think twice about swimming in a river.
The Amazon.
Let me just pull it over here.
Oh boy. Holy shit.
Did you get snapped by it?
I didn't think that was bit like that. Is there sound on this? Or?
Yeah.
Did it get him?
I don't know. That could be fake, but
Yeah, I saw a video of somebody in like a human being in a
think it
snake
even got him.
costume, and that was going around where a woman was hitting the human in the snake costume with a shovel. You see
all
that
the-
one?
No, but I think all these guys in third world countries are faking videos, alien videos, snake videos. They're
Yeah.
farming. They're farming it up for
They're trying
the
to make
white
some
folk.
content.
Yeah. So basically, they won't release the Epstein files.
You know what? You know what? You know why?
Why?
I've been deep in the rabbit hole of it a little bit recently, and they're not they are going to release them, but the problem is when Joe Biden was in office, they got all the information. They had everything. If there was anything, if Donald Trump was in these files, then they would have released them right away. Why wouldn't they have? Because it would have knocked him
Joe
out of the
Byron
race.
was in them too.
I don't think so. He would have knocked him out of the race, whatever. He would have been the world's biggest bad guy. Nobody would have voted for him. That would have been best case scenario. They have been around for so long, going through so many people's hands, and people have been either editing them or doing all kinds of crap that they can't even find what's real and what's fake anymore. And if he is in the files, he was added to him after the fact.
That sounds like propaganda to me.
That it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't have, if he was in them originally, why they wouldn't have already released them,
I think
and why they still haven't released them, because there's just nothing there. There's nothing to point to. I'm sure there's a lot of truth and bad stuff in it, but you don't know what's true and what's not because it's been sitting around and being unreleased for so long.
That's a fair point. You're never gonna know what was real and what wasn't. But I think the real truth of it is there's too many people, and not even in the U.S. but around the world, that would be. There's too many parties that would be.
Yeah,
Well,
I think for just because there's not a way to explain it or represent it, we'll just call it the Illuminati. I think the Illuminati is involved with the whole thing. Like, whoever you want to say runs the planet, you know what I mean? Like,
the people of the inner earth.
yeah, like it's all the same people. Like, and they like to try and make you think that you have control because regionally, things might be different. But I think the people at the top are all connected. And it's all the same. We're literally all on the same planet together. So I think the people at the top are aware of that, and they're like, oh, we're going to sprinkle a little this over there, a little that over there, and we're just going to keep doing what we want. They're the puppeteers. They're way up there.
So that would have kind of exposed that whole culture in
It's
around
just
the
not.
world.
It just won't happen.
And they just won't let it happen.
I think don't believe any of that stuff. I think it's all crap. I think I can guarantee you all that shit, like all those people are bad people. I can guarantee you that. I don't really care what happened on the island. The fact you got invited there, you're probably a piece of shit. That goes for Stephen Hawking too. That little guy in his fucking little chair.
He deserved it.
Yeah, I bet you he did. I don't know what he was up to. He was fucking creeping. Hello. Sorry, Steven.
Don't apologize to him.
That's right. No, I don't know.
I loved him on Big Bang.
He was good on Big Bang.
I just think that, to me, it's all.
But that guy, the guy who wrote Big Bang, was definitely an offender too.
Yeah, no kidding. How about? Yeah, I don't even want to get.
I
into
think we
that,
gotta wrap
but
this. I gotta launch one.
Come on. Ready
Take
to
the
blast.
kid. Carter's gonna take the
I
kids
brought it
to
up
the
as
pool.
I brought it up as a joke anyway, just because
Yeah, I think it's all crap. Don't watch TV.
I'm just gonna assume everybody's a pedophile.
I think it turned out pretty good tonight.
Guilty until proven innocent. Take no prisoners.
Take no prisoners. I like that. I can get behind that.
Chris, be so hard to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Take no prisoners.
May the force be with you.
I'm going now.
Yep, to the bathroom.
Bid you all a very fond farewell.
A large one. Okay.
That went pretty well, actually.